Here it is, somewhere over here. Alright, hello everyone, this is G-Shock High-Fashion Channel back at you with another G-Shock unboxing and review video. Somewhere around here, there we go. Alright, so just acquired a lot more G-Shocks for future videos. I'm just gonna share it real quick for you guys to just have a rough idea what's coming. Let's open this thing up. All this in here is old G-Shock watch and all used condition. There's nothing new actually. Most of you guys already seen this, but I'm still gonna make a video about each and every one of them because I haven't did it yet. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4 G-Shock watch only. Let's remove this plastic out of the way. Well, you guys already know about this. This is the CC2, so review for this is coming soon as well. A special video for each and every one of them, of course. And we have a vintage piece. You know it is a vintage by looking at the watch band nylon. So yeah, put it aside. And if I'm not mistaken, this is nothing new. I believe I already made a video about this before, or own one of this before. But anyway, this is the MR mirrored faceplate model. Look at that! Look at the old mirror over there. Look at that. But for today, I'm planning to unbox this guy over here, which is in this case. I'm not sure if this hexagonal case is legit or not, but I don't know, I cannot tell because there are a lot of fake models out there that come with this hexagonal tin case. That's why I don't like this tin case. However, the seller gave me this, so I'm not sure, but I do know that the watch inside here is legit. And how do I know that? It's just easy. It's very easy to tell because this is a vintage watch. There are no G-Shock watch out there that still exists today from a vintage line. So if you are very concerned about all this fake stuff, I would recommend you guys to go with the hunt of vintage G-Shock because that's the most safest way and it's a lot more cheaper and it's not easy to get, but still collectible piece to have. There are a lot of vintage collectors out there who are just collecting vintage G-Shock and not interested at all in all this new and good stuff right here. But anyway, that's up to them. I collect everything. Well, I'm not collecting. I bought everything and I make a video for you guys, and I usually flip them away, especially this model over here. This is not my favorite. Well, I like the colorway though because it has this burgundy red and they have this, what is it called, brown, or it's not brown, sorry, it's not brown, it's red colorway because the model number for this is DWX-110-4T. Code 4 stands for red colorway, so it is a red tone, which is, if I'm not mistaken, maroon or burgundy, or I don't know, because they have two tone over here because this part on this watch is jelly watch band, gray part, and this is standard resin material, so two tone over there. Oh no, I mean including the gray colorway is gonna be three tone. So yeah, look at it. You guys can already see all this over here. So about this piece, this guy was released in Japan on April of 1999 in several colorways. If I'm not mistaken, 9 of them, and I already covered one of them, which is the all jelly version, and I already flipped them away. And I already made a review and also the module tutorial video as well. So in this video, I'm just gonna review about this colorway alone, and you can check the module tutorial video to learn more about on how to use this piece because there's something wrong with the one I'm holding now, which is, I don't know, the buttons cannot be operated. I'm not sure if you guys could tell that. Look at it, somewhere around there. When I press the buttons, nothing happened. This is the light button. See, nothing happened as well. You should light on or do something, you know. I'm not sure what's wrong with this. It could be operated, but it's very hard to operate. I really need to squeeze the buttons in. Yet still nothing happened. It just, if I'm lucky enough, it will move to the next mode. If I'm not, then it will stuck there. Probably need to open this thing up and check the buttons. Most of the time, vintage G-Shock have this problem, and one of the reason is that the shaft button in there already bent away, and most of the time as well it's because of these electronics inside this or damage. If that is the main issues, then I'm sorry to say Casio couldn't even fix that because they'll have no more parts to replace. But just in case you are wondering, you can still try to change the shaft. This model was introduced for pro surfer all around the world for, if I'm not mistaken, Casio did mention this in the website, the World Tour Championship something is had to do with F1 for surfer. So it's very well known at that time in 1999. So I'm not a surfer. I didn't actually like ocean or beach area, although I really like this piece. Look at that. Oh my goodness. This is also almost similar thing because made for people to use on a ocean or marine, something like that. So in this case for sportswear, and that's why you can see all this weird design on this piece. They call it the Streamlined, if I'm not mistaken, and Casio intentionally made this asymmetrical design. Unlike regular G-Shock, all the way down we have this separate parts here, plastic material. This is jelly, this is 2-layer, also streamlined with a lot of curve, and the shape goes all the way down to the watch case, the bezel, all the way shaped weirdly, not square, not even circle, not even oval shape. They just streamlined to mimic the tidal wave or the flows of water at the ocean, something like that. So that's why they made it this way, you know, just to have this surfer vibes to it. All the way down, jelly material, and we have 2 slits at the bottom here, 2 more slits on top there for efficient drying and also easy flows of water, seawater, because you don't want seawater to stick on your watch. It's gonna damage your watch pretty easy. Going down a little bit more, 2-layer type of material, gray over here, jelly over there. Since this one I'm holding is pretty old, the colorway might have changed a little bit. If you look at this model from the poster, it's gonna look a lot better, but in this case not too much. But it's all fine because there's no left scratch. Surprisingly, it is almost like 20 years of this release already, but the one I'm holding now still in a great condition, no like cracking at all going on, although the colorway might just faded or get yellowed, but it's pretty hard to tell because it's in the red colorway. And this is the back plate for this model, and what I like the most is of course the DWX-110 and stainless steel back made in Japan. Look at that, the Japan backplate really makes or give this a high value for collectors. A lot of people like G-Shock, but not a lot of people like the one that have China or Thailand written below here. So this, I guess, will be the best option for people like that. For me, I don't really mind, but for collectors, having that Japan engraved at the backplate, they're really good thing to have. And everything is nicely done, very smooth finish. And I noticed something different, which is the finishing on this part is actually in a horizontal finishing, like moving all the way this way. The hairline finish goes this way. Instead of new G-Shock model, we go like vertical finishing. So tiny details, not a big difference, not a big deal, but still noticeable. Look at that. So make sure you get all these amazing details just in case you're planning to get one of this. And the retail price for this actually was 16,000 yen in 1999, I'm sorry, which is very expensive. But if you're planning to get one of this, make sure you got this like below that, because this thing is old, and you know, try to get this watch below that retail price if possible, unless it is brand new and all that good stuff. I bought this like less than 10,000 yen. So and look at this before in this video, the buttons over there on the sides shapes differently, both sides also different. So this will be the light button, this will be also the light button, different on which mode you are at. All these edges here are really going to make it's easier to operate while you are surfing on the ocean. Really made for surfing, and they have this ability to set out a longitude, a latitude, a time interval, or the GST, or the lunitidal interval, or the name of the location of the beach area that you are setting this watch at. So most of which that this guy already have today. So back in the days, having a function like this guy have today in 1999 in this space is a big deal. So that's why this model is pricey. But for today, meh, because we already have a lot of G-Shock that have that same function, so it's not gonna matter much. They have the sunset, sunrise mode, tight graph, moon age, timer, stopwatch, alarm, and all that good stuff, and also auto light features, which I cannot demonstrate any of them in this video. I'm so sorry guys, but you can check my tutorial video. I have everything covered in there, so I will link in the description box down below as well. And here is the wrist jack. Look at that, the sizing is very much different, and the fit is not that good for my skinny wrist. Look at that, they have a lot of gap going on over there, so definitely not a watch for me, although they do not have any extended tongue, which is good. If you have bigger wrist, this will be a watch for you. It's pretty comfortable due to all the streamlined shape. It's ergonomic design, fits on your wrist, so just give it a try, look for them if you are interested, but I don't think it's gonna be easy. And that is all guys. I hope you guys found this video useful and informative as well. For future reference, leave a like and subscribe for more G-Shock related contents like all this in the future. Thank you very much for watching. This is G-Shock High Fashion channel, and out.